Hey, it was Anthony Ojama King here with Team Theory. I went to the Catskill OTS today. It was a small turnout, 28 people, but I went with Unchained, and after Swiss, I ended 5-0, first place, which was kind of nice. I lost out on my top 8 against Ultrageist because Striker Faker, or Judgment Faker. But anyway, so here's a deck. It's going to be not too long. Uh, Deck is really cool. I'll explain as much as I can as I go through it. Starting monsters, you play 3 of this card. This card, it allows you to target a card on your side of the field. You blow it up, and this card special summons. It locks you into fiends, so for the rest of the turn they can't. He also has a second effect, but they all have the same effect. All three twins. When they die, they float into another Unchained card. Monster, not card, but like any kind of monster. So you can float from here to red to blue. I mean, from blue to black or whatever. So, so that's the summoning one. Play 3 of Rakia. This one is a quick effect. Target a card on your side of the field and blow it up. And then when it's destroyed, you can special summon a Unchained monster from your deck. This is the newest one that just came out. Sarama. She's amazing. She's absolutely insane. She's like everything that like the deck was needed. This card allows you to target an Unchained card. It could be a monster, it could be a spell, it could be a trap. It blows it up. It sets it, and then you can blow up a card on your side of the field. So you can set like one of your trap cards, and then you can blow up a monster, and then the monster will float into another monster and allow you to do like everything else. She also has the same effect that when she's destroyed, she floats into another monster. Her effect doesn't lock you into fiends, which is really really nice. So yeah, unlike this one and this one, when you activate them, you're locked in there. After the twins, you play 2 of Disaster. Disaster is really cool. It's a level 8, so it's a brick. If you draw it, you kind of want to float into it with one of your twins. What this does is, like, when it's destroyed, you can target a Unchained monster in the graveyard and special summon it. Also, I can target a monster on your side of the field, and then I immediately, after the card resolve, link summon using the card targeted and this card. So essentially, I get to use your monster to link summon my cards, which is like really really cool. I play one of this. So the math and the reasoning behind it is like these 2 cards are bricks, and if you don't have a way to tutor his effect, like when a card is destroyed, this card special summons himself from the hand, and then you can discard another card, and then it blows up a card on the field non-targeting. And then if it's destroyed, except for the turn that it was summoned, because you can only special summon it once per turn, but when it's destroyed during the end phase, it comes back. It special summons itself, which will prompt the effect to discard and destroy a card. However, you need to destroy something in order to prompt this to come out, or you can float into it with one of the 3. So theoretically, you kind of just want to like crash this or use this effect to set something and blow it up and then get this card out. This card is insane. All day today, this card was like fantastic because it doesn't target. It forces your opponent to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like when every single time against like especially Lunalights, I played 3 of them today. When I summon this, I discard, and then like your opponent now has to like you have to either like time thief something, or they have to add a card. They have to do something, otherwise I'm going to blow something up. And if you remove the target that I kind of wanted to begin with, then I can just blow something else up, or I can blow up my own card. And when I blow up my own card, they float into something else. Like, they don't care how they're destroyed, as long as they're destroyed. So this card is, like, really good. It has a lot of utility. But I'll explain why, like, playing these 3 is, like, really nice, but they're, like, bricky. And I'll explain in a second. This card, Abomination's Prison. I'm upset that this card does not say Unchained. If this card said Unchained, it'd be really insane. Because then I would be able to search and then set it with this and then like blow it up and summon another card to retard. But it doesn't. This card has the effect that it searches for an Unchained card. So spell, trap, monster. And when the set card is destroyed, you can special summon an Unchained monster from the deck. So like you can set this and then activate his effect, target it, blow it up, summon this card, and then use this effect to special summon this card, which is pretty nice. We play one Wailing. This card is like has the same effect. If it's blown while it's blown up while it's set, it'll special summon a monster from the from Unchained monster from the deck. It's a continuous effect. Is like when you link summon an Unchained monster, it'll blow up a card on the field. That could be yours, it could be your opponent's, and it's once per turn to blow up, which is fine. Especially with combos with this card, like if you can establish this, or if you can set this, activate this effect, pop this, this will go to the grave, this will summon, this will special this card out from the deck, this will activate, target this, set this, pop this, this will float into this card, you can activate it, and then activate this effect to target your opponent's monster, link summon into your link 2 effect of this to pop like this card, and then this card will activate and float into, where is he? Float into like Abomination, and then you can discard a card and blow up another card. So like, it's so cool. The synergy that like just this card by itself has done to the deck is like cool. Traps. 3 of Chamber. Chamber special summons 1 from your hand or graveyard, and it doesn't target. So what's really cool for that is that this card will like unbrick it if you open up with like any of your level 8s, like I was saying before. Problem is that it's a trap card and you have to set it, which is not good. It also has a second effect that when it's set and it's blown up, you can special summon 1 from the deck. So what's really cool is that you can use both effects once per turn. So the blow up, the special, and then the activate, the special summon. You can use them both once per turn, which is like really cool. This card came in clutch like a lot today, just because like the Dark Spirits for one, and like just pushing for game if I have to. If I have a game state where I can like link these cards off, and then on my opponent's turn I can flip this special like this guy, because his effect to blow up a card is a quick effect. So if I open up like 2, I can activate this to set this special summon in defense mode, and then activate his effect to target the set one to blow it up, and then this will activate to summon like this, or summon this card to blow up another card. Just like really cool. Play 2 of the Escape. Now Escape is I don't want to say like Rikeki Break, but it's like what it does is like you target a Unchained monster on your side of the field, and then a card on the field. Not your opponent, just a card period. So you can even target like this card. So you can like flip this, target this, and then target this. That's set, and then it'll pop both cards, and then everything will float. Or you can pop Lost World like I did, or you can pop UCT in the battle phase, or you can pop, problematic cards, and then it'll, and then the monster that you popped on your side will float into something else, and it has the same other effect, and when it's set and destroyed, it'll special summon 1 from the deck. So that's it for the Unchained cards. It's quite a few. My deck is blind second. So we played Gameciel. We play this guy, the Immortal Kaiju. He's a Fiend. So like I was saying before, how this one and this one lock you into Fiends for the turn. If that happens, you can like Kaiju. You can still Kaiju over that monster because he's a Fiend. And then this guy, we played him because I don't know why. Oh, because I didn't have the other 3-headed guy. So he's 3,300. It worked, and these cards put in so much work today. Against even decks that you wouldn't even expect. Like locals, I was able to like Kaiju over a Guru so that like Phoenix couldn't work, and then I can like evenly use for game. It's really cool. To go with this package, I did play Kyoto, Terraforming, and Slumber. This is a really small engine. The fact is that like this is not a win con or anything, but this is like really cool for like, because my deck just like pops and sets and pops and sets and pops and sets. If I can establish this, I can Slumber with like, if I normal summon this card instead of like using its effect to summon so I'm not locked into Fiends, I can normal, and then I can activate this and target, and then like when things resolve, this will get 3 counters, your monster, my monster, and this card resolving to the grave. I'll give myself this. I'll give you this card. This will have 3 counters. This card will activate, special summon my level 8, which is this guy on my side, and then I can activate his effect to target this and target that, and then I can link these 2 off for my link 2, and now I have a link 2 that will eat a special summon monster to link summon, and then I can negate 5 times. Well, I can negate twice, and then I can when I contact with your special summon monster, it puts 2 more counters on the board, and just you trying to play will put counters on this card, so I'll just keep negating your stuff. It comes up very rare, but like when it does, it's really cool, and also I could also like use him to create another token. I can use him to, like, if a card is going to be targeted, I can negate it and then destroy a card, which could destroy one of my cards, which is also really nice because as soon as something's targeted immediately, you can just blow up like a back row or something. It's pretty cool. So, I played 2 of these spirits, 1-1. I did not play Tour Guide in this deck. I just found that like when I normal summon Tour Guide, if it got like Blossoms, or if I got Imperms, or if I got Gamut, or any of those, like anything that interrupted it, my normal summon is now bad unless I drew this card as well, or I searched it. And if I'm searching this with my searcher spell, it's like not as good, because then I'm normal summoning the Tour Guide, and then it's getting stopped. And then I have to like reveal, pop it, special summon in defense mode, and hope for the best. And I hated the idea of doing that. So I played just 1-1. Getting to them was like, yeah, I had to hard draw them, or I could foolish them. So like, this is a small package. This card says that when my opponent's monster attacks during damage, at the beginning of damage step, I could discard this card, and then I could special summon a level 8 Fiend monster from my graveyard. So your targets are usually these 2. More times than not, you want this one, because it'll you'll discard, this will special, you'll kill this, and then this will then special summon a card from my graveyard, allowing me to just keep floating. So like I don't have to it's a lot harder to kill me at that point. And this card says when your opponent activates a card or effect. So not a card or effect, I discard this card and I special summon a level 8. So it's same situation. I can discard and do this. This card is nice. I like these cards a lot because they allow you to keep playing. You just keep doing it. And when a level 8 Fiend goes to the graveyard, these cards add back to your hand. You can also chain block with these cards as well, with your trap that blows up cards with escape. Because you can escape, target a card, they'll die. And then this will be chain link 1, and if these are in the graveyard, you can go chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3, and then they're chain blocked, you can't do anything. Which is really, really nice. So I definitely wouldn't play more than one of these, but it's here. This also has other cute interactions later, I'll explain. Reborn. Secession. My deck requires me to steal your monsters to link summon. So I can also float forever, so why not? Avarice was really nice because I'm a blind going second, I can normal summon a card, attack, take damage, float, attack, take damage, float, attack, and just keep doing that. And then Avarice, the 5 cards where I can draw cards. Yes, that's bad, but at the same time, I'm playing a deck that says keep getting cards out of the graveyard. So out of the deck. So it's kind of needed. I'm going to run out of resources eventually, and this helps me stay in the game. Played 1 of this. I would not play this card again in the main. Maybe because I didn't see it. Maybe because I'm only playing 1. Maybe I didn't see it. This was the 40th card. I was sitting down with Santi before the beginning of the event, and I was like, hey, I don't want to play Tour Guide. What do I play? So he was like, play another trap and play Lightning Storm. Just, I want to go second, so maybe I can blow the cards out. Maybe I didn't. Maybe if I played 2 in the main, I would have liked it more. But I drew it against Artan, I guess, round 4. And I ended up ditching it, or I ditched it evenly because I had them both. It didn't do much for me. I don't know. It was awkward. I'm probably gonna cut this and maybe Secession for Tour Guide again. I just want to see what maybe it works out a little bit better. I played no hand traps except for Imperm. My thought process was play as much as you want. I don't give a fuck. And this was for Winda if I played it, because I can do this to you. So if I open if I open up a combination of these cards or anything, I can evenly you, and then you'll keep the window because you have to, and then I can then imperm your window and then go through my normal combo. Then each your window, you'll get a card, in which at that point I don't actually care. Yeah, it just didn't actually matter. Oh, that was the main deck. It worked out like really nice. I went to game 3 a lot. I'm not gonna say I didn't. That's how that works. Extra deck was pretty nice. This guy, Rage. So Rage is a link too. You need a level 8 to make these guys. You can't make them any other way. You need a level 8 because you need the Unchained Soul name, I guess, to make these guys. So essentially, the combos that I was telling you about, like popping the card, summoning, setting, popping, getting the 8, and eating your monster, so I can make this. This card's effect says during your opponent's main phase, you can target one of their special summon monsters and then link summon with it. So you would make a link 3 or 4, whatever the hell they have. If they have a link 2, you can make a link 4. Go for it. When this card is destroyed, you can add a Unchained. No, I'm sorry. When it's destroyed, you can add a Fiend monster from your graveyard to your hand. It does not have to be an Unchained. It just has to be a Fiend monster. Play 2 of these guys. This is Anguish. Anguish is not a quick effect. This card says once per turn, I can target a monster on your side of the field. Immediately after it resolves, I can link summon using this card and that card. So basically, it's another link climb. This card says when it's destroyed, you can add a Fiend monster from your graveyard to your hand. It is a Fiend, right? Yeah. Actually, yeah, one Fiend monster. Yep. Just want to make sure. Well, one of this guy, Abomination. This card is wow. This card is nice. This card has so many applications. With the blue one has the ability to pop a card during either player's turn. So like he can pop himself, and this will prompt because a card was destroyed, destroy another card. Or you can use blue's effect to pop like a trap, and then this will prompt after it will create a chain link. Of chain link 1 to special from deck, and chain link 2 to blow up a card. Plus this card was just so insane. I just wish that it floated when it died. And not like floated in a way because everybody's playing it. But I wish it like did something for the Unchained deck. Like if this thing died, I can summon a link to Unchained monster or something like that. So these are all the Unchaineds played. Played 3, 2, 1. I don't feel like I never missed a third. I never missed a second. I never not wanted the third. Because of the way that the deck is played, and then like it locked me into Fiends. I was playing like Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn, and Griffin. I think I made this card more than I made these today. This card is kind of nice because I can set like my trap cards, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Against Control, I already have a good matchup against Control, so we played this to banish all their cards. There's another cool interaction with this. With Escape, you can special summon, not Escape, Chamber. You special summon it here, blue here. This will activate. Then you can use blue's effect to tribute to pop himself. Then this thing won't banish the monster, and then it will nuke their back row, and they'll take damage. This card is really cool. It blows up everything. I was hoping, like, if I played against like Salad or something, then I would just make this because I don't think they could play without it. Play this. This card's really good. I made this today with this, and then it got outed by the other card that sends one to the graveyard, and then without like targeting, which was not fun. That's cool. I never made this day. Extra. So for side deck was like cool. So side deck I played double Nibiru, and I wanted to play as many hand traps as I possibly could that did stuff. So like Nibiru, I played 2 Ash Blossom. I played a Droll in case I played Spiral, then I played Crow. The idea was if I side these, 6 cards in, if I opened up like multiple like Ash Blossoms, I wouldn't be able to use them. But like if I open up like an Ash Blossom in this, then like I have 2 hand traps that I can use. Or if I open up like Droll in this, I have 2 hand traps I can use. Basically. More for Control. Hate Control decks. They're usually most Control decks will like opt to go first because they have to, because these cards come in regardless. So if they force me to go first, then I could set these, and then I'll just kill your cards in end phase. Unless you evenly me, then that doesn't matter. I played 2 Dark Ruler No More. It's more going second cards for. I thought I was gonna play like Shaddolls and stuff. This makes it easier than relying on evenly matched. The last 2 cards on my side were like kind of awkward because I didn't really know what to put here. So I played one of this. I only have one. I played Imperial Order. This was more of a Shaddoll Spiral Rogue type thing. I figured that like I can do this. There was a guy playing Heroes there too, so like this would have worked. And then my last was like a super tech was Macrocosmos. So my cards just need to be killed and destroyed. They don't actually care where they end up. They just need to die. So when doing so, I'm able to like flip this on my opponent's turn, especially if they activate like a Shaddoll Fusion, or if they like 1-for-1, or if they Magician Soul or any of that. I can flip this card. Everything will get banished, which is like really, really cool. However, because my cards do things like blow stuff up, it won't actually matter because on my turn, I can turn them all. I can turn off Macrocosmos. So the game states that never came up was just like doing this on my opponent's turn, then on my turn going like reveal, target, blow this up, and special summon. And now I have access to my graveyard. I can normal summon this card or pop this. It didn't matter. And then at the end of my combo, I can make Griffin because Griffin is a fiend, right? And then yeah, Griffin's a fiend. And then I can discard a card and then reset it. And then like flip it on your turn again. You know, that's pretty nice. But yeah, like that was the deck, man. Deck did good except for top where I lost. I played against Dinosaurs round 1. I played against Lunalight rounds 2, 3, and 4. Then I played against Altergeist round 5. In top 8, I played against Altergeist. He opened Judgment Strike Faker. Get out that. Then I opened up 3 spell cards. And then game 2, it ended bad because he had Pointer when I had game. And it was bad. Banished card from my hand. But anyway, that was my OTS report. So, Team Theory, Ojama King signing out.